Hey Urban House, how are you? I hope you all having a good day. Eda and Paulina and all the stuff and Eze and everybody. Love to you all. Thank you for everything. Um, I want to take this opportunity to say thank you so much for this private space that you have provided for the last 4 years. It has been a beautiful quiet in the middle of a storm that has been my life, you know, going through a divorce and family in Malawi and all those different things. So, this little space here and being so close to my daughter that I could see her whenever I wanted and all of that, that has really kept me going. So, to you, right in the middle of Copenhagen, I want to thank you. Um, I am now able to get so much of my stuff together, go in any direction that I wish to go right now, whether it's going to be with the state, or whether it's going to be with a job, or whether it's going to be with my career, or whether it's going to be with my business, or the business in Malawi. All of it is simply because I've had this space here where I could lock off from everything and really be treated with that love and respect and dignity that somebody my age really does need to have at this time. That's been fantastic. My equipment and a lot of my stuff, the storage for it all, man, just the kindness, man. Like seriously, just the real beautiful down to earth kindness. And Paulina's stage with all the lights and all the care that she's shown towards the stage, to make it nicer and sweeter and all of that. Not just that, but also all the other musicians that she's brought, and we are now collaborating in different ways with those fantastic guys, and it's just fantastic. Peter Bass coming through once in a while and all of that, just keeping the whole vibe with Berlin going, and I'm just really looking forward to getting everything together so I can see the rest of your hotels and hostels. My CCSR is what I'm working on today, and all the meetings I'm going to have today is running up and down. That also has to do with the CCSR, so that's really cool. I just don't want to forget some stuff because of, oh yeah, and the video that we did. Thank you so much. So yeah, the most important thing, the Vestipol, that we're here in Vestipol, and you allowed me to do the video here, and we got the priest from down the road at the church down the road, and we got to follow up on that project. So we're looking forward to working with her and with Vestipol TV for that. That is also CCSR as an example of how I'll be working with communities from Cape Town to Cairo. So in Copenhagen, I've been blessed to work with several communities. I worked with Tinkwi and I worked with Den Flunebu. And of course, we've been at Steelhouse, who were the first people to give me a platform of this manner. And there's also been some friends. And before that, outside of Copenhagen, I was at Moon at the school. And just down the road, we have the record company. It's a small record company called Victoria Records in Victoria Gather, and then we got social. What's it called? Urban Social. What's it called again? Social. Oh man, I forget your name, man. I'm sorry, guys. He's gonna kill me. I'm not gonna edit it out. I, I mean, I didn't say it, but he knows. He knows I've forgotten him. Hoja. I didn't forget your name, Hoja. Come on, man. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Why am I trying to remember it? Why am I trying so hard to remember it? Social Brew. I'm sorry, guys. Social Brew. Very wonderful crew. Social Brew. I was gonna social urban, urban social, social urban. It doesn't matter. And not far from there, we have Pompe Huset, where we did the Bob Marley celebration. So big thanks to Sky Juice Promotions for letting me close that show with such dignity. You know, I love Bob Marley, and it was really good to actually be the person who actually closed that show and took it as close to the Bob Marley experience as possible. And that is also kind of like borderline Vista Pole, so that kind of like comes into it as well. So, you know, the challenges that this area has, and the opportunities that it has, the wealth, the affluence that comes from this type of business. And then, we got the junkies, and we got the drugs, we got the travelers, and all the ones that the priest takes care of. And how does that meet? How does that come together with the reggae dollar? And all those things are just like absolutely crucial for what I'm going to be doing for 18,000 kilometers from Cape Town to Cairo, to put those tools together and to present a Danish solution based on Danish philosophy and Denmark's trajectory towards this egalitarian society. So we're talking about Søren Kierkegaard, we're talking about Jose Ørsted, we're talking about Jose Andersen, Viggo Starke, Niels Bohr, and Grundtvig. So all these brothers, and Ole Römer, all these brothers are part of what has created the underlying, the underpinning philosophy for CCSR, which is what we're going to be exporting out to Copenhagen. I mean, sorry, to my walk, through my walk. And just about on the 11th of September, I got a letter back from what do you call it, from the foreign ministry, and they're the ones who had employed my father in Africa all the time. So it was good to know that they know about my walk and they wish me well on the walk. And because of the letter from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, I can now write the right letters to all our leaders in Africa, and all our leaders, from political leaders to organizational leaders, and also to the leaders in the UK, where we're dealing with the issues of exclusion of black youths, which ends up in the type of crime that we have, the knife crime, the gun crime, and all of that. At the same time, sending prayers to King Charles because of his hard work with the Prince's Trust throughout these years, promoting youths. And luckily for us, he was able to write, he was the guest editor for the Voice newspaper in the UK, and that is very crucial for me because the editor of the Voice newspaper and is one of the main people who supported the walk from since the idea started about 20 years ago. That would be Lester Holloway. And so it's all coming together. And I'm going to Aarhus to take this whole project home to where it all began, where it was born, in Milegel, with the front runners, and then it went to Chaos Pilots. And many of the Chaos Pilots are now here in Copenhagen. We have Torsten Geil in Alternative at that party, and he's definitely got to see this video as well. And I will present the project the way we were presented projects when I was at Chaos Pilots, by real people from the corporate world wanting solutions and answers. And I'll present it to them. The entire walk and everything will present it to these young minds, just the way that we really want to present it to your staff here, your wonderful, talented staff who've been flowing in and out behind that front desk, whether here at Steelhouse or at the other hostels. CCSR is going to be driven by such young people. And but I want to finish the full circle to Aarhus. That's where my daughter was born, and I had to leave my daughter when she was like really small with this dream. And so I've been seeing snippets of her as I travel, come back travels. It's been good to have her here, close to me here in Westerpool, and to take this story back to Aarhus. Aarhus, where we have many memories. Aarhus is also where we went for our audition for X Factor, if people remember that. And I remember talking to Renee about my walk on X Factor, and at that time I was just connecting with my daughter, but also the time has come back to touch base with those people, with TV2 and everything. And maybe it's too early to say it, but I think it's the right context to say it now that we've done it. No, I won't say it because a contract is a contract. But yeah, a contract is a contract. So I will honor that. I'll let them do that part. But I took part in a TV series which is very important to me and very important to my trajectory, and connects me to everybody who has really been part of my journey. So the whole X Factor thing, going to Aarhus thing, and all of it, it is just a beautiful culmination of what can we say, synchronicities. And then those books behind there, they were given to me by my future son-in-law. And I'm so, Alex, I love you. I love you so much, Alex. And I'm so happy to know that my daughter is with somebody who reads those kind of books. You know, you're a great guy, you're a good looking guy, you're making money and everything. But what I like is that that's the kind of mind that my daughter is with, because that's the mind I love, and that's the mind of my real father and my stepfather. That is what we're into, and you giving me this at this moment, it really is like the best gift that I can have. Thank you so much. And so that's another vegetable story. I have everything to be thankful for. Really, I'm so happy. Yesterday was my parents' anniversary, and the day before was Annika's birthday, my cousin, and today is Jimi Hendrix transition day when he passed away in London. So it all just goes up. It's all perfect. From Hosi Erstel to Jimi Hendrix. This is CCSR signing off from Urban House. Urban House, you rock. Mininga, you rock. Your entire attitude, your love, you're down to earth, you're meeting me, you're loving me without reservations, and giving me space to be me with no attitude, nothing whatsoever that could show any kind of resentment or anything of any sort. You rock. Mininga Hotels, all the way. Much love.